Going on? All right. Welcome back to the second cipher, or at least for me, of the day. It's a stretch. Oh, so I just had like a 3 hour break kind of thing. And yeah, I kind of hung out, just working on stuff. Finished my laundry. So that's good. That's done. That's out of the way. Finished the radio promo post show stuff. Got that done. So that's good. And yeah, ready to get back to this. There's a couple of things I want to like at least start during these work sessions. So, and then hopefully finish it up during the week. Like get a good start on it now, and then finish it up a little bit during the week. So we'll see how far I can get. So it's kind of like gray outside, and so my whole energy level and willingness and wanting to do anything is kind of down. So yeah, I'm taking it slow today. So we'll see. All right. Hopefully you are doing well. And yeah, let's get into it. So, kind of explain things for new people. That's what I do on the first break session. So, cipher. So, a cipher is a 3 hour time block, right? And a cipher consists of two types of sessions. There's the work session and a break session. Work session is where you have like 40, 45 minutes just to work on whatever it is that you want to work on. That's the thing you're focusing on, right? Then we have like a break session where you kind of let your mind kind of like just relax and chill out a little bit from all that focus work that you were doing before, and give you a chance to kind of just like stretch, relax, maybe walk around, get up, drink some water. Well, hopefully you're drinking during the work session as well, water or getting hydrated. I'm not your parent, whatever you want to drink. But yeah, so we do that. So right now we're in a break session. And the break sessions, I have it to where if you want to come up and talk about something you found interesting, please feel free to do that. Otherwise, I'm going to talk about what I found interesting and maybe look at an artist's website and listen to some music and maybe watch some videos and stuff. So, this kind of stuff to just kind of like you like relax a little bit and get you ready to get back to work for the work session. All right, so let me explain what's going on here. So we have the video. It was what you're looking at me on now. Below that, I have a kind of like a disclaimer, like a notice that says that you may need to click play to start the stream, because if you happen to jump in the middle of a break session, the video will not play. And that's because like browsers don't allow autoplay videos that have audio, because you don't want to just go to a website and then have some random noise just hitting you, as soon as you enter. So understandable. And so I have a project I'm working on, like another side project where for that one, I think I'm going to do where there's autoplay video, but the audio is muted. And so that way people can see that the video is playing, and maybe we put like a button to say, hey, unmute, so you can hear what's going on. I may do that depending on how I word that. I don't know. So yes, there's that. So that's the video below, and the like little disclaimer I put on there. Now, next to that is a button that says open closed caption, because right now, as I'm speaking, I'm using the web speech recognition API that's built in the browsers to take what I'm saying and turn it into text, and that will show up hopefully accurately in the space that opens up when you click open closed caption. Then below that, if there's anything that you found interesting during these break sessions and you want to kind of clip them out, you can click add a clip. And what that'll do is it'll go back a few seconds and go for a total time length of 5 seconds. And you get 5 of those. And so whenever you're done adding clips, you can just hit create a highlight demo or video. I can't read. And what that will do is when I click stop broadcast in my little dashboard thing that I made, what's going to happen is it's going to take those timestamps along with your username, send that to the back end where I have a bunch of API calls to different services. And what's going to happen is it's going to take the recorded video and then cut out the timestamps and then put them together. with a custom intro that has your username and an outro, and then you'll be able to preview it, download it, and share it on social media. And so I'll show where that comes up. All right, and then we have the countdown timer, and that's counting down to when the next break session happens, or the next work session happens. So remember, again, have like 40, 45 minutes to work on whatever. All right, now, and then if you want to join the chat room, you can by clicking the join room button. And if you have any questions, you can ask it there. I think that's pretty much it. Yes. Now, let me show you what the work session looks like if you're just jumping in now. All right, start screen share. I'm not going to need any audio. Cool. Here we go. So this is similar to what you'll see when we're in the work session. The background will probably be different because it's randomly selected from like an API that has a bunch of like nature images for backgrounds and stuff. So there's that. Over in the upper right-hand corner, there's the menu. So there's home, shop, subscribe, and log out or log in, depending on your status. And subscribe is where you'll see a list of all the upcoming ciphers that are happening. And you're able to subscribe to like all the ciphers or a particular one, and you'll get notified when we go live and on the device that you signed up with. On the other side, we have a Bandcamp player that I created, and I made like a web component out of it. And I know a lot of like really talented producers, so I asked a few of them, hey, would you like mind submitting some music for some of these random projects I create on the web? And they said yes and submitted some music, and that's what we have there. And so it'll just kind of like play a continuous like playlist of just tracks that were submitted and some really, really good music. So if you like it, like I said, it's a Bandcamp player. You can actually purchase the track, and you can share it. And then I added, if you want to help spread the word, because I'm all about spreading the word on good artists, you can hit tweet. That'll open up Twitter in a new browser tab or whatever, and it'll pre-populate a tweet with that artist's information so you can help promote and maybe spread the word about good music. All right, then towards the center, we have the to-do section. That is where you will have, that's what you'll be working from to complete what you need to get done. So in where it says add a task, you type in the task, hit enter or press the plus button, and that'll add it to the to-do section in the center. You're able to modify, like edit the task. You can delete the task, and you can also complete it, mark it as completed. And when you mark it as completed, it goes under the done section. So you can click done, and it'll show you a list of the applications of the tasks that you completed. And then once you're finished with everything, you can actually just click the tweet icon right there, and now open up Twitter again, and it'll have a pre-populated tweet with all your tasks that you completed with a green check mark next to them. So it's kind of a nice way of feeling like, oh, I got some stuff done, feel good, heading into the weekend, heading into the week, knowing that, at least I got some stuff done that I've been meaning to get done. Cool. All right. Then we have another countdown timer. That one's counting down to when the next break session happens, and that happens 15 minutes after the hour. All right, then, full disclosure, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, so I included some tutorials from some stuff that I've been working on with the team and everything. And so it's cool. Like one of them is you're able to create an application, put in your phone number, hit call, and it will actually ring your real world phone number. And you can have a conversation between the phone, real world phone, and the browser. Then we have the opposite, where you can call a virtual number, and then you build an application that'll be able to answer that call, and again, have a conversation in between. Pretty cool. And then we have one where it's, two users can log into an application, and one can call the other, and you have a conversation between the browsers. Cool stuff. And then also, if you're not sure, like if you're not even sure about coding and just you kind of heard something about it and you're like, oh, this sounds like it could be a cool thing, I have some resources, freecodecamp.org and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen and heard, they can give you like a good overview of like what's involved in web development. And so with that, you can make like an informed decision whether or not you want to spend more time and or money into it, because you got to a pretty good like overview. Like you got a good like through you can get like good practice and kind of like know whether or not you want to spend more time with it, I guess. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say, I guess. All right, Hako, we're gonna come back to because I'm gonna walk through that. But Hako is help a coder/creator out. If you get stuck, it's a way of you being able to get help. Then we have show and tell sign up. Like I said before, if you want to come on and talk about something you found fascinating and interesting, you want to spend like 5-10 minutes to talk about it. It's like a quick lightning talk. You can do that. So you just sign up with a show and tell there. And then remember that video that you sent to be created, turned into a highlight video. What happens is that once you submit it, the status will say submitted. And as it's getting worked on and it's ready to be viewed, it'll say status done. And then the view button will show up. And you just click view. You'll be able to preview it. And like I said, you can download it. And you can also send a tweet with it. And it'll have your unique URL to you to where if Twitter shows a preview like video thing, it will be your video that you created. Now, like I said, sometimes it shows it, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. So I've just been attaching the video to the tweet so that way I always know it shows up. All right, so that's that. Now, let me show y'all about this Hako thing here. Okay, so Hako. Remember, you can, oh, crap. How do I go back? There we go. So you can click view to see what Hakos have been made and then join those. You can click create to get make your own, right? Now, let's say you clicked view. I'm going to pretend like I actually clicked it, but it will show you like where you can see all the different Hakos that have been created. And like I said, I would suggest making sure you click on the creator, the person who started it, their username, to make sure that, you know, it's a person that you'd want to like engage with. You know what I mean? So I have to give you the power of that. And then if you want to, you can click join. All right. But now on the other end, if you wanted to create a Hako, again, Hako is help a creator/coder out. And you enter in a title and then 3 keywords that people seeing it will be like, oh, okay, I kind of know about that. I can help out, kind of thing. And then you just hit create, and then you'll get a link to your Hako. So you can copy the link, or you can just click the click to share on Twitter, and now open up Twitter in a new browser tab and have everything pre-populated. Yeah. So that way you send it out on social media like, hey, it needs some help. It's like a flare gun. And it's like, oh, hey, somebody needs help. Let's go help, hopefully. So then you click join your Hako. So this is what the Hako looks like. So it has a title at the top. You can leave by clicking leave. You can open menu to see who's in there. I think that was in there. Yeah, if I remember correctly. I did this like mid last year, I think, when we started doing these. Then we have another countdown timer. Here is the link to the URL again below the countdown timer, so you can just copy it and then paste it elsewhere. And again, you can click to share to Twitter through that. Now, when somebody visits that URL, they just don't join your room. Like they have to request to join the room. So they'll show up here saying, hey, this person would like to request. And then you can either approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turned out to be a terrible person, you can also check their profile. So if you click on their username, it'll open up either Twitter or GitHub, whatever they logged in with. So that way you can kind of get a feel for who they are. So if it's just like an account that just got created like 5 minutes ago, probably would not let that person in. You know what I mean? So just warning, you know what I'm saying? So that way it's in your hands. Now, if you did approve them and they turned out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them. All right, cool. So that's that. Now, like I was saying before, as the owner, you have total control of the room. And so only you can share your screen. And so with that, you can kind of show everyone else in the room what's the issue that you're having, or maybe the thing that you want to get feedback on. So you can kind of direct them like, oh, what do you think about this kind of thing? All right, so that's screen share. And then I also have the chat. So it's like a text chat. So you're able to type in and then hit send, and it'll add it to the list, and you can kind of read what people are saying. Now, let's say you don't want to type. You can enable audio chat. And what that'll do is it'll turn on your microphone, and then you can say what you would like to say to the room. And it will turn that speech into text and add it to the text chat, because you have to enable the audio chat. So you won't be able to hear anyone else speaking unless you enable your audio chat so that you can actually hear them and converse, right? Cool. So that's that. Now I also have that if you don't like, if you're not looking at your screen, like if I'm looking at another monitor or what have you, you can click that enables text to speech. So as messages are being added to the chat, the computer will read out the message for you. So you don't have to like pay attention to the chat really. So that's that. All right. Then again, you'll be able to see what Hakos have been created. And then I think that's it. So that's it. Cool. So that is the Hako. So if you ever need any help, and then if you tweet it, like it tags my Twitter handle, and so I'll be able to see it, and then maybe retweet it or come in and see if I can help in any way. So yeah, so that is the work session. Now I'm going to get you all back to work right now, and so I can get back to work and get what I need to get done. And yeah, I want to hang up this shoe. What do you call those things? They have like slots for like shoes and I guess other small knickknacks. I'm going to put that up in my van. And so I think I figured out a way to make it happen. And so I'm going to try it. And so I'm excited to get that working. Okay, so I'm going to get you all back to work. I'm going to send you all with some traveling music. This artist goes by the name of Anthony Cruz, aka A Butta. And the track is called Thank You. And so when we come back, if we don't have any show and tells, we're going to talk about something that came out recently. It's not out really yet, but there was like an announcement for it. And I was kind of excited about it because I use something similar for the back end, and I'm curious, like, yeah, we'll just talk about it. All right, because I don't do a lot of back end stuff, and this thing helps, so I think this can help even more. So yeah, so that's a tease, and cool. Let me see what else. I think that is it. Yeah, so let me share my screen and get y'all back to work. Thanks again for hanging out. Wish you much productivity. And if you need anything, feel free to reach out, create a Hako, make that happen. All right, cool. Thanks again. Again, this is Anthony Cruz, aka A Butta. Track's called Thank You. See y'all later. Bye.
I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like and everybody says we spread it love like I want to say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I want to say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like and everybody says we spread it love like I want